As these cold and chilly mornings descend upon us, I'm having numerous requests and questions about the heat in the 850s and other Volvos that is not working. So let's dig in. Unlike most cars, Volvos have a constant flow heater core system. What that means is, when you move these dials to hot or cold, it does not close off the heater core, which stops coolant from flowing through it. It actually closes and opens and adjusts a bleeder door to allow the warm air to come across the heater core and mix through your vents. So, if you got a situation where your car is not heating up on the inside, you have one of three problems. Let's dig in. Problem number one, the heater core was leaking and somebody decided to bypass the heater core lines. If you come over the motor and look under the mount for the upper torque mount, you'll see the two heater core lines right there. One here and one here. If that heater core was leaking and somebody decided to bypass it, they unplugged those lines there and connected them together with a 5/8 heater hose, which bypassed them. Another situation where they might have bypassed those hoses is because the junction box, which is right behind this metal plate, was leaking. So your junction box is leaking or your heater core is leaking, one or the other, and the system was bypassed. You'll need to get that fixed. You can find videos online and in my library on how to fix that. The number two reason that you're having problems getting your cabin warmed up, and it's more than likely not that it's not getting warm at all, it's just not getting warm enough. And that is your air mix switch. Your air mix switch allows air from the outside of the car to mix with the air on the inside of the car. An example, if it's cold outside and you have this air mix open, it'll bring cool air from outside and run it through these upper vents so that your feet get nice and toasty, but your head area in the upper area of the car doesn't get too hot. So some people like cooler air running across their face. If you want your car to warm up quicker, simply roll this switch up and it closes the air mix off, and all of the air will be nice and toasty coming off your warm heater core. Your third and final reason that the car may not be heating up enough or is not heating up at all is that your motor is not heating up. So if you're driving around and your needle is down very low, there's a good chance that you don't have a thermostat or your thermostat in your motor is bad. Normally, my car will warm up to its operating temperature straight across within, I say, 3 to 5 minutes or 3 miles of driving. Once the car warms up and the needle starts moving and it gets into the white area, my car will start warming up on the inside. That happens at about 135 degrees Fahrenheit. And once my car is warmer than 135 degrees, the system kicks on and it starts blowing heat through the cabin. So, if your thermostat's bad or stuck open or missing and your car's not warming up, it'll stop your cabin from getting as warm as you want it. Another comment or complaint that I'm getting is that the air is always deflected through the vents here across the face. And even though they may direct it down to the bottom or up to the window, if you have that problem, it's more than likely there's a piece of plastic in there at the bleeder motor control that is broke. If that lever breaks, then it will not redirect air as you have it directed through your switch here. I think I can find a video that talks about it or shows you one broken, but what you need to do is open up your glove box, take these arms loose if you got an 850, take the glove box out and look behind there. You'll see the fan to the right. Just a little bit to the left of that, you'll see a crevice inside the dash area, and inside that crevice there's a plastic lever that's hooked up to this little electric motor. If that motor turns that plastic and that plastic is brittle and it breaks, I would say probably half of these cars have that lever broke. It will no longer deflect the air through the dash. So if you can't get your air to go to the window or go to the feet, it keeps coming out the front vents, that lever behind the dash is likely broken. If you have any questions, go ahead and post them. If you feel that this information was beneficial, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can also subscribe to my channel so that you can get notification of future videos that I post. Visit my channel. I have all types of do-it-yourself videos there. You can leave questions here and I'll try to respond to them as quick as possible. You can also visit my website at robertspinner.com. Thanks again for watching.